We're always told to go out and chase our dreams, right? But what if we've got it completely backwards? Today, we're going to deconstruct a piece of art. Song lyrics, actually, that flips that whole idea on its head. It suggests the dream might be the one chasing us. So let's dive in and unpack that.
Okay, so this is the core idea right here, laid out plain and simple. On one hand, you have our common view. We are the ones doing the chasing. But this song, whoa, it completely flips the script. It's suggesting that our dreams, our biggest ambitions, they have a life, an energy of their own, and they're the ones pulling us forward. So what in the world does it mean to be chased by your own dream? Well, that's exactly what we're here to figure out.
All right, to really get this, we've got to go straight to the source, right? Let's look at the song's chorus. These are the lines that just lay this whole reversed reality out for us.
Okay, just think about that shift in power for a second. Usually, we picture our dreams as these, passive finish lines we have to struggle to get to. But here, the dream becomes an actual character in the story. It's active, it's relentless, and we're the target. I mean, that completely changes the relationship we have with our own ambitions, doesn't it?
And then, believe it or not, it goes even deeper. The dream is living us. Wow. I mean, this isn't just about being chased anymore. This suggests that we're basically the vessels, the channels for this dream to come to life. It's not some force out there in the world. It's working from the inside out, kind of using our lives as its canvas.
Okay, so if this dream is this active force, this character that's both chasing us and living through us, what is it actually doing, like on a day-to-day basis?
So the song is really asking us to completely reframe how we see this. It wants us to think of our dream not as some idea that we have, but as a force that has us. You see the difference? It's a living, breathing part of our story, one that's constantly interacting with us and actively shaping our path. And hey, the lyrics get super specific about what this feels like. The dream whispers in the darkness. That's that gut feeling, those late-night ideas that just pop into your head. It brings us to our knees, and that's the struggle, right? The humility you feel when you're going after something huge. And get this, it even has its own agenda, sharing how it thinks it needs to be. So yeah, this is not some gentle floating muse. This is a powerful, demanding force in our lives. I mean, this all sounds incredibly intense, right? Almost overwhelming. So why? What's the point of this relentless internal chase? Well, the next part of the song pivots. It moves from what the dream does to why it does it. And the answer, it turns out, is all about reflection.
And the answer here is pretty amazing. Check out that one tiny word, merely. After building up this powerful, relentless, almost scary force, the song says its whole purpose is merely to remind us of something. And where do we find that reminder? Only in the stillness. Those quiet moments when we finally stop running and actually listen.
And that just reframes everything, doesn't it? That difficult, challenging, knee-buckling chase we talked about, turns out it's not a burden at all. The song actually calls it a beautiful gift to experience. The whole struggle is an experience we're meant to have, and it's clearly leading us somewhere really important.
So here's how that gift actually works. It's like a three-step process. First, the dream's pursuit. All that chasing, it forces us to find stillness. Then, in that quiet, it acts like a mirror, right? And what we see in that reflection, that's the whole point. It reveals where we are not at peace. So the entire purpose of this huge, relentless force is to guide us, to point us toward the parts of ourselves that need our attention, the parts that need healing.
Okay, so let's recap. We've got this force that feels external, like it's chasing us, but its purpose is deeply internal. Now, the final lines of the song are going to connect these two ideas and reveal the ultimate truth of this whole journey.
The song is so masterfully built up this whole idea of us versus the dream, the chased versus the chaser. But right at the end, it completely tears down that illusion to show us what's really going on. And there it is. We are the dream. That voice whispering in the dark, that force that challenges us and brings us to our knees, that mirror showing us where we aren't at peace. It was never something else. It was us, the whole time. It's our own potential, our most authentic self, just trying to call us home. So we're going to end this explainer by turning the song's core message right back to you. After everything we've unpacked here, the song really leaves us with this one final, very personal question. If this powerful, guiding, challenging force is actually a part of you, what is it trying to tell you? What is the message that it's whispering to you in the stillness?